Get your horns up, mates. It's time for the show.
Hey there, welcome back, my friends and family, to Bemusing Bill. We got more Marko Hietala, and this, of course, I love Marko, you know? I love his voice, I love him as a person. I think he's a great dude, and this is a brand new track. It's called Rebel of the North, and this is the official music video. I'm going to leave that link down there below for you guys to go over there and give Marko your love and support over there. Do the right thing. I'm going to pull up the screen for you guys. This is going to be cool, right, guys? So buckle up. Let's do it, kids.
I'm a human male, an ape with an ego. Let me see that mirror and don't spare the shame.
This is cool. An ape with an ego. Damn. And Marko playing that Warwick bass. I love that thing. The color on it is gorgeous. The wood grain, it's just a beautiful bass. And, you know, he's sporting the single beard thingy. Just the one. All tied up like I do occasionally. Marko is the man! I love all the guys in his band too. Big shout out to them guys as well. Amazing band right here. Amazing group. This is cool. It's got a gritty, hard rocking sound to it. You know what I mean? It's got that sort of dirty sound. And I like that. I like it. It's heavy. And I'm digging it. Let's go back a bit. And by the way, you know, I do words and music on this channel. So normally I do the lyrics too. I see that the lyrics are coming up here. Very cool. But I'm still going to check out the lyrics afterward and do a little bit more of a dive onto it. You know what I mean? And check it out a little bit deeper. Let's go back just a bit here. Yeah, baby.
I'm a human male, an ape with an ego. Let me see that mirror and don't spare the shame. Why am a fortress founded with the strength of lies? Wake me up, my children, you know the rebel never dies. The rebel never dies. White walker, black heart, built anew from the start. Red hand Russian art, turned to raw and written part.
It's got some strange references in here. That's why we need to check it out a little bit deeper, you know, as we go into this. His voice still sounds so damn good. He sounds so good. And these guys sound good too. This is a groove metal song, you know. This is more on the lines of that hard rock edge rather than, you know, really metal. But I'm digging it, man. It's got a really cool groove to it. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. A little bit of maybe Black Label Society kind of thing. Nice though. I really like the guitar work on this too. Great chords he's using. And I think the drummer's got some weird snare drum. They showed it from an overhead view, and it looked kind of I don't want to say multiple sided. It's not round. I've never seen that before. Maybe if I see it again, I can stop the video. But it's weird. I've never seen it.
Red hand Russian art, turned to raw and written part. Your truck now on the real one, straight between the eyes. You're not afraid, my children, you know the rebel never dies. The rebel never dies. The rebel never dies. If I claim authority, that's where I go wrong. But if you get high ideas, then you can try and bite me. Claim that authority, and we won't get along. Get out of my soul!
Woo! Yeah. I know the guitar solo is coming, but let me just at least point out that fiery keyboard lick he was going through there. That was cool. That was cool. Had a real bluesy kind of feel to it. Very, very cool. Did you also notice the tempo change when he was kind of getting angrier? Wish I could have froze him right on that spot with his eye, like, oh yeah, kind of like that almost. Yeah, that's the one. Oh my goodness. But if you get high ideas, then you could try and bite me. Do it, Marko. He's going for the throat, man. All right, we're gonna check out the solo again, and then I'm gonna let it just play into that guitar solo too. Fiery, fiery solo. Yeah. I know, dudes. I know. You're going to be like, yo, what are you doing, man? But, you know, I wanted to point something out right here. And I promise we're going to go through that guitar. So I know I'm a freaking guitar player myself. So I know the sin of pausing at a guitar solo. I get it. And by the way, as a guitar player, when you're learning solos, I know there's a lot of ways of cheating nowadays, but that's what you do. You kind of go through it, you pause it, you rewind it, you go through it, you pause it, rewind it, on and on and on until you get the whole damn thing. That's just the way it works. But yeah, we're going to check it out. Chill out. I was just wanting to show you this shot right here. Check it out. What is on Marko's bass there? Does he have like a GoPro attached to the top for that, you know, that angle down the neck? Technically, it's up the neck, but you know what I mean? See how that thing is way up on high on his... you don't see it in the next shot. I just wanted to point that out to you guys, that's all. So you don't see it there. Woo! Nice. Yeah.
I'm from the north. You came out of the south.
Da, 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 da. Yeah. Awesome fiery guitar solo. And you notice that there's something about that keyboard. The keyboard solo was very guitar oriented. That can be easily transposed onto the guitar. So really, the guitar is just sort of taking over from the keys, you know? It's just sort of another voicing of that. That's brilliant. I love the wah sound in there as he's doing that. That's really cool. You'll hear that occasionally here and there. Sometimes you'll hear it like with a Metallica song. Kurt Hammett likes that too. It's just got a great sound to it. Such a dirty, bluesy sort of feel to it. All pentatonics. Awesome. Freaking awesome. And look at that face. How can you not love that face? Look at him.
I'm from the north. You came out of the south. So what? Who we are comes out of one's mouth. With bullets of information, future will rise. With late mature. Renegades and mind grenades don't need a disguise.
And what a venue. Where the hell are they playing? Is this like I almost want to say this looks like Greece, but I'm not sure. You know that a couple of these shots, I've been catching little things here and there, and it looks like he's in Greece.
Guys, be not afraid, my children, you know. The rebel never dies. The rebel never dies. The rebel never dies. The rebel never dies. The rebel never dies.
Nice. Ooh, that is cool. Boom. Awesome. What you guys think of that song, huh? That was great. I loved it. It had a kind of a 70s rock feel to it. There's certain spots in there kind of reminding me a little bit of Deep Purple, a little bit of Rainbow. That was really, really cool. I really dug that. I really did. I thought it was just fire. They are just awesome bunch of musicians. Truly an awesome bunch of musicians right there. Let me drop down this here screen for you. Lyrics: I am a human male, an ape with an ego. That's great. Don't let me see that mirror. No, he says, let me see that mirror. Don't spare the shame. I am a fortress founded with the strength of lies. A fortress founded with the strength of lies. Wake me up, my children. You know the rebel never dies. All right, so I'm a fortress founded with the strength of lies. So does that mean your fortress can easily crumble? It's been, you know what I mean? If a fortress is built on truth, then you'd think it would stand up to whatever. So that's interesting the way he put that there. And of course, the rebel never dies. Come on now. White Walker Black Heart. White Walker Black Heart. It almost makes me think of Game of Thrones there, right? The White Walkers. Built anew from the start. Red Hand Martian art. Character of unwritten part. There's a lot to take in on that verse, don't you think? White Walker Black Heart. Built anew from the start. Red Hand Martian art. He's from another planet, man. And I like how he's using all the colors into this too. White, black, red. He's saying he's a character of an unwritten part. That's very interesting. That's very, very interesting. So you know how when you say that someone's a real character, they're colorful. You know, is that what he's referring to? Got shrapnel of the real world straight between the eyes. Excuse me. Be not afraid, my children. I like how he refers to everyone as children. Because he is father. He is Father Marko. You know, the old Viking father of us all. Be not afraid, my children. You know the rebel never dies. I need a challenger to bring me down and fight me. If I claim authority, that's where I go wrong. If I claim authority, that's where I go wrong. But if you get high ideas, then you can try and bite me, he says. Claim that authority, and we won't get along. Get out of my song. Not out of my life, out of my way, out of my parking spot, you know, at the local supermarket. Get out of my song. You know, he doesn't even want you in there. Claim that authority and we won't get along. And he says that if he claims authority, you know, that's the mistake. That's where he goes wrong. That's an interesting verse there too. I'm from the north, you're from the south. So what? Who are we? Who we are comes out of one's mouth. Very good point, right? He's from the north, you're from the south. What does that mean, right? What does that mean? But it really depends on who we are as people. And what comes out of your mouth is really what matters more than where you're from. With bullets of information, future will rise. With bullets of information. Not the pow kind, maybe the bullet points, right? It doesn't have to be the other kind. Word for blade, my children. You know the rebel never dies. So it's interesting that he throws those two words into that pre-chorus there. Bullets and blade, referring to two things that are very deadly, or potentially. Again, referring to children. With bullets of information, future will rise. Little snippets of info, maybe. Word for blade, my children. Word for blade. Is that kind of referring to the pen is mightier than the sword? I'm not sure. You know the rebel never dies. I know. Renegades of mind grenades don't need a disguise. Be not afraid, my children. You know the rebel never dies. Renegades of mind grenades. I like that. Don't need a disguise. Be not afraid, my children. You know the rebel never dies. No, he does not. The rebel never dies. A rebel within us all, right? Sometimes it never dies. There's a rebelliousness in there. Of course, if you never had it, well, then it never lived. But once you have it, it never dies. I agree with that. Very, very cool song. I love to hear your comments on it. What you picked up, what you caught in there. I want to point out, I love the drummer's shirt. Did you guys catch that with the VW bus on it? Real 60s kind of look to it. I didn't get back to his snare drum, so I'm going to have to do a little research into that. What's the deal with that? And I don't know. I don't know where he's filming this, but it's a beautiful place. It doesn't say in the description box. Love to hear from you guys if you know. And a lot of times you guys know, which is great. I love to hear it. That way I know. You know what I mean? So hit me up down below. Until the next time, be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. I love you guys. See ya.